Salakia, moving on. It says, Revelation 7:3, saying, hurt not the earth, neither the sea, nor the trees, till we have sealed the servants of our power in their foreheads. And that seal, the servants of the Most High Yahweh in their foreheads. And the way they're sealed in their forehead is having the wisdom, knowledge, understanding of the Bible. And I heard the number of them which were sealed, and there were sealed 144,000 of the tribes of the children of Israel. So the Lord is only dealing with Israel. All right. He didn't say any other nation. He says 144 of the tribes of the children of Israel, the sons of Israel. So with that, let me proceed. Joel. Joel chapter 2, verse 1. It says, blow the trumpet in Zion, and sound an alarm in my holy mountain. Right. Now, Zion is dealing with Israel. Israel is a people before it's a place. Okay? So where's Israel today? We have been scattered. All right? So wherever you have Israelites, that's where Zion is. Blow the trumpet in Zion. The trumpet being the warning, being these prophecies, and to get right with the Lord before destruction cometh. In my holy mountain, that all the inhabitants of the land tremble, for the day of the Lord cometh, for it is nigh at hand. Yeah, tremble, because the day of the Lord is the day of great destruction, as we read on. Verse 2, it's nigh at hand, it's close at hand. Verse 2, a day of darkness and of gloominess, a day of clouds and of thick darkness. And the morning spread upon the mountains as a great people and a strong. A day of darkness and of gloominess, a day of clouds and of darkness. And what's going to create that darkness? Those missiles. All right. Okay? And that mushroom cloud blocking out the sun. Salakia, forgive my voice. I'm a little under the weather. It says a great people and a strong. And that's talking about those thermonuclear missiles. All right? As morning spread upon the mountains, a great people and a strong. There had not been ever the like, neither shall be any more after it, even to the years of many generations. Right? Because no place was ever destroyed by way of thermonuclear missiles. All right? The sword of Esau. But after this happens, it will never happen again. Okay? A fire devoureth before them. And that's also going into Jacob's trouble. All right? Because in the beginning it says, blow the trumpet in Zion, right? And sound the alarm in my holy mountain. Okay? So you're blowing that trumpet. Yeah, Jacob's trouble consists of a lot of things. Martial law, concentration camps, race wars, class wars, famines, and pestilence. All right? The government showing their horns, and ultimately those thermonuclear missiles. There has not been ever the like, neither shall be any more after it, even to the years of many generations. A fire devoureth before them, and behind them a flame burneth. The fire that revolved before them is the warheads. All right, that's where all the power for the missile is. When it hits ground zero, those warheads explode. A fire devours before them, and behind them a flame burneth, and that flame that burns behind them is the fuel to propel the missile from one continent to the next. A flame burneth. The land is at the garden. The land is as the garden of Eden. When you go into the word Eden, it means paradise. Okay? Now, before Esau came and took over this land, it was a place of paradise. Okay? Trees everywhere, animals, the water's clean. All right? The soil is rich. But then Esau got their wicked paws on this land and they've totally destroyed it. But even now, when you look at this place, you might see some tall buildings or a good scenery, or you might be in a building and go to like the 50th floor and look out of the view, and the view it's a nice view. You can't help but to think, oh, what a nice view. All right, so this kingdom right here is the so-called white man's paradise. It says, if I may word it that way, it says, it says, the land is as the Garden of Eden before them, and behind them a desolate wilderness. Yea, behind them a desolate wilderness, right? Because when those missiles hit, everything's going to be destroyed. Every single thing is going to be destroyed. You won't be able to tell Texas, all right? You won't be able to tell Ohio, New York, all right? All these states, you won't be able to tell where their location is, because everything is going to be sand, destruction, radiation. It says fire devour before them, and behind them a flame burneth. The land as the Garden of Eden before them, and behind them a desolate wilderness. Yea, and nothing shall escape them. Right? Nothing's going to escape those nuclear missiles and the power and the destruction that's in them. All right? The appearance of them is as the appearance of horses, and as horsemen, so shall they run. Right? Because those missiles are designed to move. If you set off multiple missiles at one time, they're designed to move as a unit, so that they don't hit one another, self-destruct one another. All right, but they hit their target. That's basically the point. I want to say all praise goes to Yahweh, Shimi, Shah, Bashim, Kakwadash, and double honesty, apostles, and Elders, Grand Millstone. Citation staff out there pushing this word in all sincerity and honesty. Shalom.